Here it is. I hear it, I don't see it. Look at those clouds. That's called gorgeousness right there. It's got to be about 75 right now. Ooh, little 2-mile-an-hour breeze. And those clouds. Yesterday we had a cloud. Came over from the north, or the northwest. Looked kind of dark. A couple minutes later, whenever, it started getting really dark over the house. All of a sudden, whoosh, baby opened right up. And 5 minutes later, it was gone. Yeah, 5 minutes later, it was gone. So anyway, here on this headed to AMVETS. All right, and that's what I'm doing today. Today is day before Memorial Day. Huh. Yeah. I get to thinking sometimes to myself, I don't know how to explain myself that well. I don't have the articulate conversation to put into words. And when I do, I am only going at it with 2 fingers, and I get 5, 6 words out. Because I missed one, I'll go back and lost train of thought. Really. But boy, I don't know. It can't be this bad back in the 1850s, before there was a Civil War. Because that was 2 different sides of how people wanted to live. And it wasn't having nothing to do with it. But that was what was going on in the 1817, 1600s. They probably had people working on farms. Whoever they were, wherever they came from. People working on farms, because that's all we had back then in the 1800s. Farms. Well, that's what we should be having right now. Farms. But we've kicked it aside in order to use our nature's resource. Because I'm telling you right now, when was oil discovered as far as coming out of the ground? 1850 again? 150 years? We've had oil, and we're still getting trillions and trillions and trillions of gallons out of that earth. I think that's one reason we're getting sinkholes and whatever else it could be, because we're taking the ground away. Yeah, we're taking the oil away from the ground, and it's pressurized. Oh, it wants to come out of there, evidently, because there's so much pressure on it. That's why it's oil. In another zillion years, it will turn itself into coal. I guess that's how it works. So anyway, we're getting it now. Try other stuff, but at the same time, don't throw me into a fucking war overseas where I can't even think about what I'm doing, except you guys are really boneheads down here in D.C. and can't make a good decision. Come on. What's wrong with the American people? None of you guys down there are doing anything for us. We need more money in the USA than anybody else, and you know it, because we have such a high economy that this is what we do. Now we're not going to have any of it, just like we botched our own lives. We botched our own freedoms. And you know why? Because there's a lot of bad people out there, whether they're murderers, rapists, killers in any way, or just can run rampant. That's not what the world's all about. The world is all about the right and the wrong thing to do. I don't care if that's God's word or Jesus Christ or Allah's or the Messiah's. That is the right thing to do. The right thing to do is the right thing to do and be good with each other. But no, I want to be better than you. I can do this. You can't. Right here in the States. You know, you read some of this stuff online, whether you believe it or not. Some of the stuff I just, I don't read that shit. But at the same time, some of that is just amazing that how people can think about what they've done in their lives to disrupt the system and make a shambles of our democracy. Not you and me. It's not our vote. Our vote does the fucking diddly shit. Your vote does nothing. They had so much trouble with it last year, and the year before that, it was absolutely pathetic. No, we can't figure out a system. We got to go to Ukraine. Well, what about those guys over there in Chicago that going to have a union strike for, 10,000 workers, and we can't do this now over in Chicago? Well, no, we got something over there in Ukraine we got to take care of. Where's the domestic guy? You know, the guy's supposed to take care of Americans? Oh, he's home with his boy, his husband, because they had a baby. They adopted a baby, and it's his little post-birth time or something. I don't know. So he took some time off. That was back when all the ships were clocked in the ports of San Francisco and Los Angeles. Oh, what a racket. Oh, we're going fucking crazy in this world. All because of somebody's pissing somebody else. Oh, we can't all be friends. I think some of these thinkers knew what they were talking about when they said we should all be good people and friends with each other and try to get along, but no, evidently that's not going to happen. I wonder if it's my time. Well, whatever my time is my time. So anyway, I'm headed to my favorite watering hole. And as you can see, I'm still going downhill. Thank you. Yeah, as far as what's going on down here in D.C., I see a lot of give and give and give, and no response for the American people. And all of a sudden, they got empty pockets for everything. I don't know, and it's always what is it? Roe versus Wade, something like that. And these freaking people, come on. I don't know what to do. It's not my system. I just don't understand it, I guess. I'm not the kind of guy that makes those kind of decisions, and all I see is what I read. All I think about is, wow, I read it. And I think I'm a good person, so I think what's going on in D.C. is that ridiculous. Those people should be slapped in the face and taught a lesson. And the lesson is, straighten your act out. Do something for the people. All you guys do in D.C. is moan and groan and bitch and complain and made up your mind already before you even go into the the room to vote. I mean, you have to, but at the same time, it was, 2 weeks before that, you already knew because your buddy Democrat over here kind of said, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Okay, okay. That's why we have Republicans and Democrats. Ooh, guess where I'm in? You guessed it. Hang on, I'll be right there. Got everything? All right. I got metal.